What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends Old Man Logan figure from the X-Men Warlock Build-A-Figure wave. And here's a quick look at him in the packaging. He doesn't have any accessories, so he's in there alone. And then on the side you get some pretty cool looking Old Man Logan artwork. And on the back you get a look at the figure, and as well as the other figures that it takes to build Warlock. And like I always say, I'm a big fan of the Hasbro packaging. I like the whole collector friendly thing, so that you can take the figure out, play with it or whatever, and then put it back in the package if you like. And with Old Man Logan here, it makes a little bit more sense because he doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece, so you could take him out, put him back in, and he's just like new. So I think that's pretty cool. And now let's take a look at the articulation. So his head is on a ball joint, so it could go side to side. And it's got a little bit of tilt to it. And then it goes forward about that much, comes back about that much, but then the jacket kind of stops it. And then he's got an ab crunch that goes forward a pretty nice amount. Goes forward about that much, only goes back about that much. Then he's got a waist joint, so he could swivel side to side. His arms are able to go all the way around. Then they come up to the side. Then you've got an upper bicep swivel and double jointed elbows. His fist is able to swivel and hinge. Then for his legs, they're able to come out to the side about that much, come forward about that much, and they don't really go back without flaring out to the side there, so that's about as far as back you could go. Then he's got upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. There's no lower leg swivel, but his feet do swivel side to side, so that's cool. And then you've got rocker ankles that rock side to side and tilt forward about that much and come up about that much. So he's got all the articulation that a standard Marvel Legends figure has, so that's good stuff. And since he doesn't have any accessories, we'll jump right into the size comparisons. So here he is next to Marvel Legends Wolverine from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, and Toy Biz Marvel Legends Weapon X. And then here he is next to DC Icons Flash and Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. And here he is next to Marvel Legends Wonder Man and Marvel Legends Havoc. And here he is next to Mezco Captain America and Mezco Punisher. And let's take a closer look at the details on the figure. Starting with the face here, they did a really good job on the sculpt. I really like all the wrinkles. I like the pissed off facial expression. And there's a really nice wash on the face too. I don't know if you could really see it on the camera here, but in person it looks really nice. It's not overdone or anything like that. You've got like the gray sideburns going on, the gray hair, gray eyebrows. Yeah, he looks cool. He just looks super mad. I really like the way his face turned out. And as for the rest of the figure, the whole thing is pretty well sculpted. There's a lot of nice details throughout. You can move the jacket here and you can see that there's a bunch of wrinkles on the shirt and stuff like that. This jacket is soft plastic, so you could remove it if you'd like. And yeah, there's a bunch of nice details on here. He really has like a Days of Future Past Wolverine kind of feel to him, especially with the jacket. I know it's Old Man Logan, but I think this is kind of based on the more recent Old Man Logan that's been running around the Marvel Universe. It feels like it's not really based on the Mark Millar Old Man Logan from a couple years ago. But yeah, either way, I think it looks very cool. Look at that, you got a nice looking belt buckle right there. You got the belt sculpted all the way around. Got some pockets sculpted there. You got the pants details on the side. It's like stitching and stuff. Then you've got the cowboy boots here at the bottom. I really like the way that looks. And yeah, just overall, really nicely done figure. It's definitely, you know, I said in my review for Vance Astro that you can't really expect much when it comes to Marvel Legends. You kind of just have to know what you're getting into and stuff like that. And you know, if that's your mind state going into this figure, you're gonna be like blown away pretty much, because he's really good. It's really well done all the way around. It would have been cool if the claws were silver. They're kind of not that straight right out of the package, but I was able to straighten them out and they were all good. But yeah, they got a plastic kind of look to them. It would be better if they were like silverish. But yeah, overall, really good sculpt and details and stuff on this guy. And for the overall paint, I mean, all the things that are the color they're supposed to be, but like the pants are just casted in this color and the shirt is just casted in this color, and there isn't really any kind of wash or anything. But the jacket does have a nice wash. It's brown with like a black shading in it, or it's black with the brown wash. I'm not sure, but yeah, it looks good. It has a nice like paint job to the jacket. That's probably where you'll find the best paint on this figure, is on the jacket. And just to kind of show you how he would look with a random Wolverine head, this is from the 2-pack figure. I mean, the 2-pack Wolverine figure that came with Forge. It came out a couple years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, 3-4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, and it doesn't fit on there naturally. It just kind of sitting there. I have some of that blue tack stuff just to hold it on there, but I just wanted to give you a look on how he would look with the random Wolverine head. I've seen some people make some pretty cool custom Logan heads and throwing them on this body, and it looks really great. So you got some cool options there. And for these hands, these are Wonder Man's hands, and they did fit naturally, but to make them fit a little bit better, I kind of trimmed down the peg, as you could see there. And it's fine because it doesn't affect how this goes into Wonder Man's hands, so it still works. But if you want some declawed hands, you got some options there. I think they look pretty cool like that. But yeah, I'm sure people could find a better Logan head. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick look. The paint doesn't really match with his neck either, as you could see, but he does look kind of cool. So overall, I'm really happy with this Logan figure. I think that Hasbro did a really good job all the way around. The sculpt is nice. The paint is decent. There's not a lot of paint applications or anything, but all the paint is where it needs to be, so that's good. It's not very sloppy or anything like that. I didn't see like, gold from the belt buckle all over the belt, or like a weird wash on the face or anything like that. Any of the painted parts, all the painted parts are painted nice and stuff like that. So I'm very happy when it comes to that. I'm very happy with the sculpt and the overall just the enjoyability of the figure. Like, I have a lot of fun posing it and playing with it and stuff like that. So yeah, overall he's just a really good figure. I think they did a really nice job. And the one negative thing I could say about the figure is the fact that he doesn't have any other accessories. And I know there's not that many accessories you could have given him, but he could have at least came with a couple of different pairs of hands, like a pair that doesn't have the claws sticking out, because that was a big part of the story where, in Old Man Logan, he didn't want to bust his claws out for anything. That was like a big part of it. So it would have made sense to include hands to reflect that. But yeah, and you could have given him a couple different head sculpts or something like that, but I mean, it's not a big deal. That's just something that could have made this figure a really good figure just a little bit better. But yeah, overall very happy with it. I love Marvel Legends and everything, but at this point, I kind of have like a low standard when it comes to Marvel Legends. Like, I'm always excited about them and stuff. It's always cool seeing the new waves, but I'm always, I always just know what I'm getting. Like I said in the Vance Astro review, you're going to get a lot of reused parts, a lot of repaints and things like that. But yeah, then every now and then you'll get a figure like this that is just a completely new sculpt, and it's just an overall really good figure. Pretty much like a lot better than a lot of the other Legends that are out there. I'm pretty sure that this will be the best figure out of this wave. I have the whole wave, but I haven't opened them all up and started messing with them yet. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the best figure out of that wave, and probably the best figure of Marvel Legends for the year. I don't really see another figure coming along and being better than this one, but we'll see. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this year, so we'll see. But yeah, this one is really cool. It has like a whole new sculpt and everything, so yeah, very happy with this guy. And like I said, I have the whole set. I don't think I'm going to review all of them. I'm just going to review the few that have the most new parts, like like Logan here, maybe Shatterstar, maybe Colossus. We'll see. But yeah, it's a solid wave for sure. I might do a video for the whole wave, but yeah, we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And thank you very much. Peace.